welcome.
Excited.
Today I'm going to be giving you guys my pro tips on travel.
Part 2.
Without further ado, time to hop into some of these questions. So, entertainment on flights from Haley.keys.14. I will always say that you guys need to, if you're going to plan on watching video, obviously charge your device. But all kinds of planes now have wireless Wi-Fi entertainment systems. It's barely that often you see there's the in-screen TVs that you use anymore. A lot of times it's carry your own device, but you always need to download the newest version of all the apps before you get on the flight. United Airlines app, American Airlines app, GoGo in-flight app. If you don't have those downloaded and you get in the air, it's the worst to find out on a 10-hour flight that as soon as you took off, it's all wireless entertainment. Long hauls from Hawaii to the mainland. I've gotten on there and I found out once I got in the air that I did not download the newest app, so I was stuck just chilling for 9 hours straight. So, download the newest app before taking off. Update your apps before you take off so that you're never stuck for an eternity on the flight.
One eternity later.
With no entertainment. And we're back. All right, sorry, my memory card was full. This is my first vlog.
What a joker.
Back to the questions. She asked, how do you beat customs? Now that's a tough one. I can't give you a pro tip on straight up beating customs because it does just take time. But you can get global entry. If you haven't heard of global entry, a lot of flight attendants use it. I forget how much it costs a year to do it, but you sign up for this program and you have to have a newer passport for it. But if you do it, you literally walk up and you kind of like beep in and you go through this whole other line when you're coming back into America. Global entry goes straight through. And honestly, if it is $100 a year, I don't remember, but if it's $100 a year and as a flight attendant, you're coming in and out and waiting 45 minutes every time you're standing in customs, it's worth the money. It's worth $100 a year. Break that down like $10 a month or something. You're gonna pay to actually get more time in your life back. I am the Island Ninja. Island Ninja pro tips. All right, this is a big one I got as well. How not to get sick. With all the travel, yes, it is tough. I definitely have a healthy body. I eat healthy and I exercise regularly. That does help me not get sick. Whenever I fly, I always take a vitamin C, emergency. You got one of these, just pour it in your drinks. You know, the flight attendant serves you a little cup of water. Just pour a little bit of this at a time, not a whole package in one of those small cups. It's gonna be a little strong if you do that, but it's just get your vitamin C in while traveling. I also drink a lot of water. Staying hydrated really helps. I wash my hands. Some of you guys are dirty dogs. You gotta wash your hands when you go to the restroom. Don't just be eating with your fingers and touching all kinds of things. I also wanna kind of debunk a myth that everyone thinks airplanes are just disgusting, filthy places. And yeah, I mean, I'm not saying go eat off the bathroom floor, but at least at Hawaiian Airlines, we clean the bathrooms and we clean things. It is a highly trafficked aircraft. Just remember to clean things. You can carry your own little personal wet wipes, but more than I worry about all the germs and bacteria, I worry about my space, which is clean my hands and don't eat with dirty hands. It does kind of run your immune system down to be running around like crazy or stressing about a flight. Whenever you're stressing a ton, you can get sick just from that. So don't stress out, plan ahead. S Chewy B wants to know which airlines to avoid. I'm not gonna get into this battle. Moving on. What time to be at the airport before? Oh, one Teddy asks what time to be at the airport. Some people say you gotta be there 2 hours before, right? Well, for me, I don't have to be there 2 hours before because I know the plane is gonna leave 15 minutes before departure. They're gonna close the door. So I just need to be at that gate door 15 minutes before departure. So if you don't know what the 311 rule is, that's a big help. You can go to tsa.gov and they'll tell you all about it, but you're allowed to bring a quart-sized bag of liquids, aerosols, gels, creams, paste through the checkpoint. These are limited to 3.4 ounces or less. That's why it's the 311 rule. So you can have up to 3.4 ounces in a 1 quart size bag. If you have all that already, and I usually have it already ready to go in my toiletry bag on top of my bag, so when I hit TSA, I pull that thing out, set it aside. There's no rifling through my bag. I'm set, I'm square, I'm in, I'm out. All I gotta do is wait to get through the line, but I'm not held up every time when I go through. Now, randomly, I do have some extra searches. It happens, so plan a little bit of time through TSA. and then know how long it takes you to walk from your car to the TSA. Give yourself some good time to get through TSA, from a walk from there to your gate, and that's as long as you need to be there before. I've shown up as late as 25 minutes before my flight. Do I recommend that? No, but I pulled it off. That was an international flight. Really show up as early, as comfortable as you need to feel. One of my biggest other pro tips that I'm gonna put in a whole series of hacks for you guys is, if you got 2 bags already, you can sneak away with 1 more bag. Now this is the unspoken bag. Now if you look like you're carrying way too much stuff, you're gonna get busted every time. But if you go and you buy some food, or you buy some duty-free items, you get a bag with that. You can put other things in that bag and then carry that on. Usually people don't get upset with that because you bought it there. It kind of gets added on. I pulled this move before. I'm not saying it's a must do, always do kind of thing. Don't always do this, but if you're in a pinch, buy some food, maybe like a small food, and use that bag of food to put your other stuff in, to carry it all on at one time. Maybe you can sneak by with 1 extra bag. That's just one of my travel hacks that you might need to use. Keep it on your belt in case you ever need it. Avoiding baggage fees. Now, I can tell you right now, anyone who ever argued with a gate agent about checking their bag, I've never seen it gone well for them. Whenever they get on you and say, hey, you're only allowed 2 bags, or these are the rules, now one's overstuffed or whatever, know that you probably are over the size. You're probably wrong in that, and you're gonna catch more flies with honey. So try to be sweet and kind and go, oh, I'm so sorry, I made a mistake. Let me know how I can do this. Can I move them around? Can I take some stuff and put it into 1 bag to kind of consolidate? That way you do fit the rules. I don't think that agents want to be turds. They don't want to be mean to everybody. But if you get up there and you're like, that rule says this, and I tried to, it is what it is, man. Like, try to be nicer and sweeter. I've seen people arrested because they get so caught up in paying the baggage fee. And the reality is they're gonna give you a little bit more leeway if you're nice. All right, layover workouts. That's a big one I get all the time. Now I have at LAX left airports, gone outside, ran a 5-mile run, come back, come on super sweaty. I don't recommend that. What it really looks like is sometimes at the airport, you gotta do stretches, or sometimes I do handstands and stuff like that. You're not gonna get like a heavy workout because you don't wanna get really sweaty. So really more of a stretch is gonna make you feel good than a heavy pump workout where you're just like friggin' juiced up your muscles. You're like, you come on board. People are like, oh no, don't sit next to me. He's the sweaty one. That's me, and I don't want to be that guy anymore. So my advice is do stretch workouts. More like a Pilates style, lengthening the muscles. You don't want to be the sweaty guy that no one wants to sit next to. If you want me to make a full workout at the airport video, I'd be glad to. I can give you guys all these tips. This is my first Q&A answer thing here. If you want to know more, just comment below and let me know, because the honest thing is there's a lot of answers, a lot of information I can give you that I can't pack all into this one video. All right, Danielle Erg85 said she gets really dry sinuses while flying. Well, the tip I got for that, chapstick, right? You use chapstick on your lips, but have you ever thought about putting it in your nose?
My boy's wicked smart.
For real though, put a little bit around your nose there, breathe, and you'll be surprised how your nose doesn't dry out. Also, don't be afraid just of a little bit. Don't get overboard here with just a little bit of peppermint maybe, right on the old mustache there. Helps me breathe a little better as well. Don't go crazy with that, but really putting just a little bit of this, little chapstick right around the edge of your nose and on the inside. I'm talking in your nose. You gotta get in there a little bit with the chapstick, and it'll keep your nose hydrated up there so you don't feel like all them dry boogers and all that. All right, you guys, I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you guys like it. Again, hit the like button if you liked it. If you don't, hit the dislike button so I know. Just trying to help out here. So stay tuned on all my social medias. Go ahead and subscribe below so you don't miss the future videos. If there's more questions, also comment below any questions you want to know.
I just want